What's going on, y'all? Well, so I haven't posted much, haven't recorded much either. A, been busy with work, and B, been busy around here, and C, been worrying about this stupid coronavirus. And I guess I shouldn't say worrying, but I guess feeling the effects, I should say. And so here we are on a Friday, March 20th, and it snowed. It snowed quite a bit. Not as much as when we first moved in, but the kids are enjoying it. But we had pretty good snow last night through this morning, and the highways weren't too bad this morning, but they were still wet and slick. So anyhow, I guess a little update. Chickens are doing good. I think they settled down on their fighting each other or picking or plucking or whatever they do. We've been getting anywhere from 6 to 9 eggs a day. Every once in a while we'll run into getting 9 eggs a day. So I mean, that's half of an 18. So if you could imagine how many eggs I have right now, 9 eggs. I don't know how many eggs each particular chicken is laying, or which chicken is laying. It'd be nice to like get them tagged or something like that. I think, you know, the big people have that, so they know which ones are producing, which ones are not. But yeah, we're getting roughly 9 eggs a day, and they're a mix. They're a mix between the browns, the green, and the white. So seem to be doing all right. I have been feeding them a little bit more corn. I bought the crack corn this time, and my dad got me a couple boxes of mealworms, and I'm gonna grab these. These things for treats. I mean, these birds love them. Of course, it's probably backwards for y'all, but the birds love them. They do. They really do love them. So, back to this little virus, coronavirus or whatever. I'm gonna save my 2 cents, and then I'm not ever gonna mention it again. It's been in the United States for months, probably reaching back to maybe a week or two after China had discovered the particular virus. I mean, there was people flying around the country, and there were infected people. Now, I've known several people, including myself, that have been severely sick, and I don't know, you know, the how long the sickness is. I know that they're, you know, quarantining and all this kind of jazz, and you know, for 20 days, 30 days, this and that. But the true sickness, and when you're actually actively sick versus you know, getting sick for a week, recuperating, and going upon your daily life. But I've known several people, including myself, that have been sick, and now I'm not going to say that this was even within a month. It wasn't within 2 months. It was a few months ago where I was severely sick. My whole family got the whole round. Now, I didn't necessarily go to the doctor. I laid myself up in bed for 5 to 7 days total. Had the body aches, had a cough that was severely bad, and I mean, it was so bad I actually had to hold my head to keep my head from hurting from when I coughed. I mean, I had to hold it still, like hold my brain. And I've known people that have had coughs going on a month now. Now, back to it's been here for months. Before they even started testing for it, it's been here. What is the big deal? I understand it targets certain people, certain age groups, people with pre-existing conditions as far as cancers, lung issues, you name it. I'm going to tell you, the flu will target the same age group. The same age group. I don't care what doctor, what government official tells you. It affects the same age group. It has killed thousands of people. I'm not going to throw out statistics. I'm not going to throw out numbers because I genuinely don't know. But reading numbers, it tells you that the flu kills a lot of people. So for this to cause an epidemic, pandemonium, everything's shutting down, you can't do this, you can't do that. You go to the grocery store, shelves are empty. I'm going to tell you, if this turns into something other than what they claim it to be, the American people, we the people, are going to have a fight on our hands. I mean, you're talking, the people that are conservatives and the people that are Republicans who have held their tongue, who have bit their lip over the stupid shit that's been going on with the Democrats and the left-wing nuts, all that crap. Shit's gonna go down. I'm not saying it is, but you start reading some stuff and you start watching videos, people are preparing for something bigger than just the coronavirus. So I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It is what it is. Like I said, I genuinely think it's just basically kind of flu symptoms, blah blah blah. Well, then it's the flu. And I know coronavirus can be named under coronavirus is just a generic term, but I don't know. I guess I'm not severely worried about it, but it's been over a week now since we could honestly say that people were going through the whole toilet paper deal. I don't know that whole sort of thing. I don't have a problem finding toilet paper for some reason, but I'm not buying it by 100 rolls at a time. I'm not buying water 100 rolls at a time. I'm on a well. So, but when we go to the store and you can't buy simple stuff like chicken, or you can't buy ground beef, it's nonsense. I know that there, the stores and the supermarkets are replenishing as they may, but people are going to have food and toilet paper up their yin yang. And in all honesty, if unless you're a severe like doomsday prepper, your average Joe, your average millennial age group, my age group, people that are freaking out, it's only going to last. It's going to last a couple months. It's not going to last you a couple years like some of these, people. So what that's going to turn into is it's going to actually turn good people into, I guess, opportunists. I'm not going to call them criminals. I'm not going to call them, anything else but an opportunist. So if shit goes awry, they're going to take the opportunity. They're going to take every opportunity to survive and actually provide for their families. So that's all I got to say about that. On a side note, tomorrow's going to be 50. Saturday I do have to work, but that's okay. It's OT. And I'm one of the few. I'm in blue collar. I go to work. I'm really not worried about it. I wash my hands. I make sure that I'm not touching handles and all that kind of stuff. I'm being cautious. I haven't been around anyone who's been coughing. I haven't been around anyone who's been sick. It's just is what it is, and there's no changing it. So until either this blows over or something completely out of the right field takes us all by surprise, I'm taking one day and one day at a time, and just taking it for what it is. So anyhow, it's getting cold outside and I'm gonna go drink some beers. We'll talk to you guys later.